Hey guys, this is Hot Noob here. Today I'm going to be going through a newly released game called Galaxy Online 2. It is by IGG.com. I've even gone through some of the code and it is definitely looking like IGG.com's work. The game engine itself looks like pretty much exactly as Galaxy Online when you go within the code if you decompile it. And I can't promote decompiling it in any way, by the way, because that's sort of considered hacking. So the game itself has the same basics as Galaxy Online. There is a slight difference, and it's somewhat big. It's a lot more friend-based, it's like any other Facebook application. You can invite your friends, and they can't actually do much, which is one of the downsides of the whole setup here. Inviting your friends to play the game doesn't really help you much. They can speed up your buildings, but not very much. There should be more rewards for inviting your friends. So that's one of the things that I think that should be done. In Galaxy Online, you did not have a graphical interface of your planet. In Galaxy Online 2, you do. So you have your Civic Center, and again, now it's looking more like a Facebook game, because you have this whole level up system, right? You have 4 different resources. Mail points are for buying special items, and so on. Or sorry, mall points. You have gold, metal, and He3, so helium-3, whatever. One of the things that I rather like is the technology, although I think there could be some improvements in some spots for it, but I really like the whole technology setup. In the Galaxy Online 1, you had science points. In this version, you just use gold and time. It's not like it's not as easy, but you gotta be there for more time. But it's in a more standard setup that more people are used to. The space part, it's pretty buggy right now, and I've seen them fixing a lot of bugs lately, because they haven't actually officially released this game yet. They just have it up and running. So as you can see, the battle is pretty much the exact same as Galaxy Online. The first one, there are some slight number differences and so on. The hulls are using completely different images, and you can see an improvement with the graphics. I'm just gonna get rid of my building queue there. Right. Commanders do have skills and such. Got your levels, yada yada. Okay, I'm gonna go to the homeland now. Come on, back there. It's a bit sluggish, but I'm hoping they'll fix it up. If not, they're gonna be having a somewhat high conversion rate when they start advertising this game. I don't really have anything that I can build here, so whatever, you pretty much just place it and then it builds. It does have a building time. I'm just transferring it right now, by the way. The transferring is just one of their other mistakes. They use the word transfer instead of move, right? That might confuse a lot of newbies. I know it took me quite a while to figure out that it meant move. At first, I actually thought that you're supposed to click dismantle. Luckily, I never did. You have a whole mail system, and like a lot of the games like this, you'll find that your rewards come through the mail. I'm just sort of thinking that IGG took a lot of ideas from other games. Like, you're seeing a lot of what you'd expect to be in a Facebook game here. So it's lost a bit of its originality, but at the same time it still has its own original gameplay. The galaxy is random. People are placed on the map randomly, right? There are no factions in Galaxy Online 2. There are, however, servers, right? They're not open right now, and I believe that that IGG will make it so you can transfer from server to server. Although this is actually sort of stupid. This looks more like a planet orbit, right? I mean a solar system than a galaxy. So I'm a bit confused here, right? But whatever, you know, it's a foreign game. And there are some glitches, as you can see with my mouse here. One of the things that is again standard, and I actually am glad to see that they added this, are the quests. In Galaxy Online 1 you had like 5 minutes of quests. Now you just keep on going through like any other game. And you know how I said there's no factions? I'm not sure yet, but I'm pretty sure that corporations are pretty much just replacing factions. You can attack anyone. I'm assuming you can attack anyone outside of your faction and whatever. You know, peace, whatever. Just gonna go to the corporation. Unfortunately, from what I understand, it does cost mall points to create your own faction. Something like that, anyway. So that's another downside, but at the same time, you have all these nuts who are willing to put all their money into a game like this. And just for a reference or whatever, so you can see how nutty some people are. Let's see, be somewhere. There we go, donation. I believe, I'm not sure though, that when you donate coins here, it's like donating malt points. I am not sure. Right. Anyway, I'm just gonna show off some of the other standard things. You have your lucky wheel. You'll notice this. You'll recognize it from many games. I believe Avani used to have this. Tribal Wars at one time had this. I don't know if they still have it. Probably still do, but this comes from a lot of different games. And of course, IGG has this obsession, or at least the developers of this game have an obsession with boobs. So one of the other things is you have stations here. There's a whole bunch of added things on. If you did play the Galaxy Online, the original, the first version, you're probably going to like the second game, and you're going to be a bit more impressed. Now, one of the problems with the first game was that there were plugins. Unfortunately, like I said before, this game is incredible, like really easy to hack into. So they need either IGG needs to fix something about that, or just hope that they don't get any hardcore hackers. Generally, I mean, a standard noob won't be able to hack into a game like this, but you know, whatever. So what I mean is, as a tip for IGG, they should obfuscate their code. Right now, there is no obfuscation in any manner. I know, yes, obfuscation does lower the performance of the game quite a bit, but it's a requirement with managed code such as you know, Flash and .NET programs and all sorts of shit. Even nowadays, even C++ needs to be obfuscated to some degree, for the most part. If you're like really paranoid, you know, C++ is on its own is pretty difficult to decompile and hack. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest, I guess, you guys can just figure out on your own, and really not much to it. I guess most of the players come from loyalty and so on, and I'm going to be assuming that this game's going to get decently popular. It is a well-built game for a Facebook game, so I'm just going to predict that this game is just going to, you know, do pretty well. Anyway, this is Hot Noob. Come visit my blog.